Good morning, traders. Richard here doing a quick Ichimoku cloud chart market review of the NASDAQ 100 index. We'll start with a monthly Ichimoku cloud, the really big picture. And we can see after finding support here at 10668, multiple support tests there. The market had a strong rally since the fourth quarter of 2022. Then found support here at the turning line of the cloud, then another strong rally broke through front-end cloud chart resistance as well as this resistance zone, and then kept on motoring ahead only to now run into a resistance zone between 14,872 and 15,217, these old highs there. So the NASDAQ is now at a key resistance zone after a very strong rally. Now, if this resistance zone here at 15,217 holds and remains significant, then the market can easily dip back to the top end of the cloud here, based on seasonal weakness going into the third and fourth quarter there. So watch out for seasonal weakness in the market. We could see 13.9 and 13.607 pretty quickly if these resistance levels hold up. Yeah. Turning to the weekly Ichimoku. Yeah, you can see how that 15,217 resistance line held. That was also an April 22 high there, but also came into resistance zone, and then 14,872 also another resistance zone. So it moved into this resistance zone, became well extended from the top end of the cloud. Yeah, so there is significant consolidation risk back down to top end cloud chart support zones there. So 14,111 is a key zone there. And this 13,900 is another cloud chart support zone to keep in mind in case we have seasonal weakness in the market going into August, September, and October. We could see if the market pull back and retest these lows for key support zones. So those are the downside risk targets: the 14,111, 13,900, 13,607 in a very weak seasonal period in the market, with ultimate weakness to 12,838. So these are downside risk targets looking at August, September, and October weakness in the market, seasonal weakness in the market. That will only play out if this resistance level here, this resistance zone here, holds for now. Could see another test of it, this 15,217. To see how strong this resistance zone is, but these are the downside risk targets. The upside resistance target is 15,217 and 15,857 on the weekly Ichimoku. Turning to the daily, you can see very strong rally in the market, fantastic rally, cloud chart cross here, rebound from this bottom in cloud chart support, another buy signal there, another cloud chart buy signal there, and off it went. Consolidated, another strong rally, and then it become very extended from the top end of the cloud. So the market's now unfortunately below the standard turning line of the cloud, so that's a bit bearish. So the downside risk targets would be the top end of the front end of the cloud here, together with 14,402, the standard line for support. And then in another very weak market, we could see 14,000 being retested. That's the front end of the cloud. So markets consolidating. Downside risk targets are these three levels: front end of the cloud, the top end, the standard line of the cloud, and the bottom end of the front end of the cloud. So these are the downside risk targets only if these upside resistance levels remain in place. Turning to the 4-hour, fantastic cloud chart cross buy signal back here. Another cloud rebound buy in this support zone, and now the index has had a strong rally, became a little bit extended, hit the 15,217 resistance target. Now it's consolidating, managed to find support here at the standard line of the cloud, and is back above the turning line, so that's good news. The only problem now is, are we going to find support at this top end of the front end of the cloud, make another attempt to retest 15,217, or are we going to sell off and then dip below the bottom end of the cloud? Now, price action above the cloud is so far still bullish. Any price action below the cloud is bearish. So keep an eye on these downside support targets. 14,402, the bottom end of the front end of the cloud, is a support zone here for the on the 4-hour chart, but absolutely critical for the market to rebound from these support levels here. If not, then we're going back down to retest the bottom end of the cloud for support zone here. That will only happen if this resistance zone here between 15,217 and 14,872 remains significant for the NASDAQ, but we are due for some form of a consolidation, as we now seen on the daily It needs to digest this very strong move the last couple of months, and there's downside risk targets to these bottom end, front end cloud chart support level between the bottom and the front end of the cloud, as well as the standard line of the cloud. Until next time, happy cloud chart trading. Bye for now.